Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Two Shores, One Story. I'm your host, Matthew. How are you? I am currently sweating in my living room because it is that time of year. It is July. It's June. Oops, it's June. It is really hot. And it's just, I'm in my house and it's icky. That's how I'm going to describe it. It's humid, it just sticks, the heat is draining, I feel heavy, it's just awful. But I'm still glad to be in Japan. Hopefully I can find a better way. Maybe next month I will cave and start using my air conditioner and fan, but right now I want to save electricity. We'll see how long that lasts. Yeah. Recently, it has been rainy season in Japan, which means rain every day, all the time. Goodness. And I hate it. I as an Albertan who's from Canada, I don't like it. We don't have rainy season in Alberta. It might rain a little bit, and then it might be sunny. It might be rainy for one day. The next day might be sunny. But I don't like having rain and clouds for 3 days or more. I just feel bad. I do find that I feel different and way better when the sun is out. Except for today. So I want to explain. Today I woke up and I looked outside and it was so bright. Because, before it's been 3 days of sun or 3 days of rain. It was so bright today that I thought I slept in. I thought I missed a few hours of school. I was terrified. And I grabbed my phone and I looked at it and it said 6:31 a.m. But then I looked outside and I was like, what? I was so confused. It was not good. And I was like, okay, well, I'm okay. So that's good to know. But I was scared. So if you're ever in Japan and you have to work and you're in a rainy season and then it's suddenly sunny, don't worry. You're up at the right time. Oh gosh. Yes, but I was very happy that it was sunny. It felt way better than the day or yesterday. I felt a little bit lighter going to work, and I'm glad that my schools used their coolers. We all were in a much better mood than yesterday, that's for sure. And speaking of a better mood, last week I talked about my worries related to the JLPT and other stuff. And I feel like I still have those worries, but I'm better with it. Why is that the case? Well, I haven't done a practice test this week, so that might be good for my mental health for sure. I'm just haven't done one yet. I will be doing one later on this week. And I've been chipping away. Even though I'm not feeling the best about the JLPT, it's good to be consistent. So I have been chipping away at Boom Pro, which I think I talked about before, but just in case you don't know, it is a shadow repetition system app made for Japanese learners, and it's really good for people who are learning the JLPT or studying for the JLPT because it has different levels, N5 to N1, and it has grammar and vocab sections, and it's great. It's really helpful. I actually like the explanations a lot for grammar, and I like that the words, well, I don't like it, but it's good to learn. I like that the words have different translations based on the sentence. So it's not just going to be one word that you have to memorize. You have to like look at the context and think about the word. What could this mean? How could this be translated? So that's really, really good. It's frustrating when you're doing it, but when you're for learning purposes, I think it's really good. So I have been chipping away at that, and today I realized that I'm almost done the N1 section. There is 180 items, I believe, and I am at 172. So maybe I will be done tomorrow or the day after, and that's so exciting. So then I'll be able just to review the N1 material and maybe go into N2 stuff as well, because that might come up. But yeah, I'm feeling good about that with the N1 for sure. And I just got to do more practice stuff. I want to get better at reading, of course, because that's my main problem. And I've also realized that I need to get better at, I don't know how you translate it in English, but the narabikae section where you'll have 4 lines and one of them will have a star on it. And then you have to figure out where the words go based on the sentence. And I used to be good at that, but with the N1, I don't know. It's difficult to figure out the pieces. So I want to learn the strategies for that this week, how to answer that. I want to get better with reading, figuring out strategies for that, and just get better. Because the test is coming up. It is the 16th, right, or the 17th right now. The test is July 7th or 6th. I don't know this. It's on the first Sunday of July. So it is coming up. And that's good. Very exciting. What else? Well, I'm reading. So I have been doing really, really well with my reading streak. I'm part of a Discord community, and I think if you want to learn more about that, well, we talk about it a little bit, but it's called... Actually, I forgot what it's called, sorry, but it's a pretty good community on Discord, and they have one section for daily reading habits. So basically everyone just posts like every day what they read and how long, or what the progress is, like how many pages they read, how many pages left they have, that kind of stuff. So I've been doing that since I got back from my training, because my friend introduced it to me. And if you want to listen to more about that friend, please go to episode 25, I believe, where it's his I think it's How to Improve Your Japanese Learning. I think that's the title. But he is a really motivated person and has done a lot of research. Well, maybe not a lot of research, but he has a lot of experience with learning Japanese via self-study, and he had really great strategies. And one of them was this. So it really helps with the motivation part. And since the N1 is, around the corner, we have been reading for an hour every day. So I made it until day 22 of reading an hour per day, mostly. I think some days I just didn't have time, so I had to read like 30 minutes. Mostly I've been reading an hour. But I broke that streak because Friday my friends and I had a game night, and I just didn't have time. I was up until 12:45, and I had to quickly go home after dropping off my friends and go to sleep because I had to wake up early the next day to meet my friend in Nagoya, which was great. So I had to wake up before 6:17, I thought. And what did I do? Well, I woke up. It was a bit hard, but I did. And yeah, I went to Nagoya, so that was good. So I had 2 days of not reading, but I have since picked up the pace again, and I started reading on Sunday, Monday, and I will be reading Tuesday today. So hooray for that. And the book I'm reading, I maybe talked about this a little bit, but it's called The 6 lying university students, 6人嘘つきな大学生. And at the start, it was a bit not interesting. But I'm really in it now. I'm really in it because it's like a kind of a mystery, and I haven't read a mystery before. I've been reading more like, well, set in real life, and this one is 2, because it's about 6 university students who are going to work. It's called shushoku katsudo, so job hunting, and they're all trying to get into this company, and they have a group discussion, and during that discussion, there's these envelopes that tell secrets about the candidates. So they have to vote on who they think is the best candidate, and they also have to deal with these envelopes. And yeah, I'm in the middle of it right now. It's really interesting. And it is a bit challenging to read, but I think the book has a lot of N1 related content, like vocab and grammar. So if you're studying for the N1, I think this is a good book. And I might have talked about this before, but since it's such a great book, I want to share that with you. So yeah, that's been good reading. I'm going to read after this, get my hour in. I do want to do more reading practices, and I just hopefully will have time on Thursday. So I will read, I'll do tests. I want to just keep on practicing, drilling, going over the test, and building my confidence, because I think right now my confidence is not very high, and especially with reading, I just did not feel good. But I'm reading books. I was able to read a doctor book, 2 doctor books, hospital related books, and that's been good. And I'm reading a book about 6 lying university students, so I should be able to pass the N1. I should. And I'll be done learning the Boom Pro stuff soon, so I'll be able just to review and get that stuck in my head. Just get it stuck in there, and hopefully I can do really well. I hope that this N1 test is easy. I really hope so, because I just want to be done. I really want to be done with the N1. I want to be done with the JLPT. I just want to do other things. I want to study Korean, because my Korean is bad. And I also want to work on other Japanese skills that aren't related to the JLPT, like speaking. I want to get better at speaking. It's just terrible. At the I think I talked about this before, but at the pedagogy training, I saw so many people that had such great Japanese speaking skills. And then there was me. And I felt bad. I felt like I should not be there. So I would like to improve my speaking and figure out how to do that. I don't know. But maybe just watch a lot of stuff, more input. Reading for sure would help with that too. And maybe, well, what was it? Sunday, I went to a speech contest. One of my students was doing a speech contest, so I got to see their stuff. And I remember doing a speech contest. I did do one when I was in, I can't even speak in English, my goodness. I participated in a speech contest when I was an exchange student, and it was my first semester, and I did it in November. And I remember feeling awful because I had so many things to do regarding homework. So I think I just finished everything, and then that was the last thing I had to do was the speech contest. And my speech topic was about making a better relationship between Japanese and foreign people based off my own experience living in Japan during that time. So I talked about that, and I actually won a prize. I got second out of the foreigners. This also was a foreign people and Japanese, and they had to speak in English. We had to speak in Japanese. So I would be interested in doing a speech contest again, because I think it's a great challenge, and you really have to speak well. So I was thinking about that recently. It'd be nice to do a speech contest. So those are some things that I would like to do after the JLPT, and I need to keep that in mind so I can motivate myself and get better, improve, be good at learning, reading, be good at reading, be good at grammar, kanji, all this stuff, and then I can pass and be done the JLPT. I'm so excited. I'll let you know how it goes when it comes up. But yeah, I think that's everything that I want to talk about this week. Today. So I will leave it at that. If you are studying for the JLPT, I wish you good luck. We're almost there. If you're in Japan right now, I hope that you are okay, because the heat is just and it's going to get worse. So hang in there. Get a sensu fan. Eat some ice cream. Those are my suggestions. In the meantime, I will see you later.